Nicole.
I'm Isioma.
And today we're here, we're going to discuss a very prevalent problem for young girls in college and maybe like in high school as well.
We're going to discuss some of our experiences, things that we've observed from friends, family, and some advice that we've gotten from them, and just what we've learned over the course of our, college career.
And like after that as well, because like these issues don't disappear.
Right.
So don't think it's just a college thing like I just thought, because I just graduated recently and I assumed that once you left college, you kind of left it all behind. But like, as you know from high school, once you go from high school to college, those issues are still kind of there, so.
And they're definitely there.
Don't underestimate it. So today we're going to talk about signs that you might be dating a player.
So we're going to have a friend come in and he's going to give his perspective, because we wanted a male perspective, male view on, in his experience on, things that he's done wrong to certain females and why, and where does he think, it all stems from.
Right. So I want to keep looking down because I have my notes right down here. So bear with me. So like we said, it's signs that you're dating a player or a F-boy, as they're now more commonly known as. And our number one sign for at least the boys that you deal with in college and grad school, and maybe like junior or senior year of high school, is that they're very smart. They're very intelligent.
Yes. Well, for one, they're in college, so a lot of times women, we look at that as like, like here's a black guy, he's educated, he's here in the same level as me, this could potentially be something, more than just a friend.
Yep. Number two is that they are very good at conversations, almost too good at conversations.
Yeah, I've had this experience my whole entire life, because I'm also very good at conversations. So, just recognizing the signs from like when someone's flirting to like their actual intentions, because I think it's natural to flirt, but like sometimes there's certain people that have intentions on why they say certain things, and the way they say them to certain females. So.
Yes, in my experience, the guy that I used to mess with, he used to deliver speeches for like the Black Lives Matter movement. He was like the main speaker for all our events. So he was a very well-educated, well-spoken man. And so he almost could talk his way out of anything. Even when I had evidence against him, he would somehow manipulate his words and thus manipulate my thinking and make me feel like I'm the crazy one for accusing him.
They always, they like find a way to like flip the situation to make it seem like you're crazy, you're the reason why, there's problems in the relationship or whatever. It's you, it's not them.
It's never them.
It's never them. They have a very good job, they do a very good job of doing that.
So, beware. And then this kind of goes into it. They're always very charming. Even if it's like not, other than speaking, they're very charming in the way they move, in the way they dress, or they're very attractive, or they have a lot of money, or there's something that they have that makes them better than the average Joe, and they use that to their advantage.
The things they do for you, whether it's after you're done eating, they pick up your plate, throw it away, and none of that is bad. We're not saying any of that stuff is bad, it's good, but just recognizing when someone has like intentions on why they're behaving the way they're behaving, and just knowing that not every guy that's nice to you is good.
And a big indicator for that is that if they're not consistent with it, like if they're not consistently being like a good guy, that's a really big flag. Because a good guy is a good guy, usually no matter what the circumstances, but a guy that's pretending to be a good guy can't hold it for a long period of time.
They don't do a very good job of keeping secrets,
yes.
Right?
Yes.
So they'll get tired of doing it, all of a sudden they'll get tired of doing it, and they'll just stop. Or you'll see them do it to someone else, and then it's like,
exactly.
It's like, so it's not just me that they're interested in,
Exactly. Or they only do it to you and no one else. The type of guy that's like, he treats you special, but he treats no other woman. Like, he can talk dirty about other women, he can disrespect them, but for you,
Because then that makes it seem like you're special.
Yeah.
Like, they put you up to a higher standard than, you know, these other chicks. Like,
But no, they're just trying to get into your pants. That's all it is.
Definitely.
That's all it is. That's a huge indicator for, because like a good guy is a good guy to all the women in his life. He treats them all with respect. F-boy, not necessarily. So we had the other male that was in the room with us. He gave us the reasons why men might behave as players in universities, and one of the things that he said that I never really thought of is that they have a lot of choices.
Since there's more black women that go to universities, because we're just talking mostly about African Americans, since that's our experience.
Right.
So since there's a lot more African American women in universities and not a lot of men, we tend to gravitate towards the same guys sometimes because, you know, it could be proximity, like he's the only guy in the building, or you know, just the only one around. So, you know, we look at that sometimes as a way.
Yeah, so then guys just have too many choices, and when you get offered so many things, how can you say no to all of them? Like, how can a man just pick one girl instead of picking all the 5 girls that are hitting on him?
Right, and he doesn't have to compete with any other guy.
Exactly.
Like what he said.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't have to compete with any other guy. Women are the ones that are going to be doing the competing. So basically, he doesn't have to do any work at all. He just shows up. And then women create the drama.
Yes, yeah. Oh, okay, that like touched my soul. He also said that men are very impulsive and thus like they don't tend to think. So for example, in my experience, the guy that I was messing with me and another girl who wasn't my friend, but we had a lot of the same friends. And so how he got caught, besides me like just, I mean, I kind of already had suspicions, but I was just kind of ignoring them for
Other reasons looking at.
yeah, for reasons I don't understand why. But he got caught. But the reason why he got caught was because those mutual friends told me. And I'm like, why would you mess with 2 girls who most likely would know about each other? Like, why would you do that? And our friend gave us insight and told us that, well, it's because that men are impulsive. They don't really think. They just, you know.
So it's not that they would know that, you know, they're going to get found out. You know, like they go in not even thinking about that. That's what he said.
Exactly.
Which is crazy because women are constantly thinking about, you know, stuff like that. Like, we know each other. Like,
you know, thinking about the other girl, what does she look like? You know her Instagram page, you know her Twitter name, you know her Snapchat name, like, you know everything about this other girl. You know where her classes are, you know when she has her grades.
So it's gonna come out, how can you not have known?
Yeah.
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 But apparently they don't.
They don't even think about it. They just think of the...
They just think for the moment.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That's it. He also mentioned that, this was kind of interesting, that men are possessive. And so, for a lot of times in school, we have like the hookup culture in college, and it kind of really seems like it's only for men. Like, men are allowed to date multiple girls at once, but women don't really ever date multiple guys at once. And then Jordan was telling us that the reason why this happens is that men are possessive. Like, men find that it's okay for them to date other women, but the girl isn't allowed to date other men, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting too.
Yeah. So a lot of times men will leave women if they find out that they're dating other men. So we feel as if we should only talk to one guy at a time, but then it's more acceptable for the guy to talk to other girls.
Which I think most people are aware of.
Yeah.
But
That's not a secret.
No, it's not a secret, but I think men sometimes do a good job of not really saying that they don't want you to do that. They act like they don't care.
It's all cool. You know, it's
like,
whatever.
I don't care. Because I've never gotten, it was really shocking to hear that, even though I kind of knew that. But, no guy's ever said, I don't want you talking to other dudes, but then he's out doing whatever.
Exactly.
No, that's not usually how it works. You may know he's doing something, but he's not going to be like, I don't want you doing anything either. Because then you're going to be like, dude, you're doing whatever you want to do, so why can't I do whatever I want to do?
Which is why he doesn't tell you that.
That's why he doesn't tell you, yeah.
What he wants to do. So you think you're the only one, but you're not the only one trying to be the only one.
Right. Oh,
you know?
I'm not the only one trying to be the only one.
You're not.
Put that on a shirt. That was good.
You're not. You're not. Should be the title of our video.